Hello everyone, Chief Canuck here, and in the latest community update, we got more teases for the next Halo 5 update, Memories of REQ, which is scheduled to release in early May. Starting off, here are the details for Infection. Infection features developer and community-made maps. It supports 12 players. Each match lasts 4 rounds, and those rounds last 3 minutes. There's a new custom game option called Last Squad Standing. Spartans can use all of their Spartan abilities. The Infected can only thrust, Smart Scope, and Stabilize. So the Infected can't ground pound, shoulder charge, and possibly clamber. We're not too entirely sure about that. There are also new medals for the mode, and here are some of them. First few are Killing Sprees. We have Zombie Hunter, Zombie Slayer, Hell's Janitor, Hell's Jumper, Zombicide, and The Cure. Next are multi-kills for the Infected. We have Infector, Carrier, Ravager, Plague Bearer, and Lord of the Flies. And the remaining ones are Last Man Standing, Infected, Ancient One, Survive, Resourceful, Stalker, and Flatline. Those last 3 are pretty interesting. Resourceful could probably be killing the Infected with an explosive barrel, Stalker most likely implies assassinating the Infected, and Flatline could be a close call type medal. Moving on, Forge will be receiving updates and new items. Last time we saw a dead human, and now we have a dead jackal. However, this image is actually a GIF. And no, it's not GIF, no matter what the creator says, it's a GIF. The image changes slightly, which is kind of weird, and the colors changed. I'm not sure why, but it's probably for some sort of weird reason. Next up, we have the REQ Preview for Memories of REQ. A new arena map will be added called Stasis, which unfortunately looks like a remix of Torque that we saw from the teaser. I'm a little disappointed because from the teaser, it looked like no major changes were made, and it just looked like the map was in a snow setting, so I thought it'd be some sort of Forge map. That's the impression I got from the teaser. There could be some big changes, we just have yet to see. It kinda looks identical. Of course, Infection is coming. Here we have the Brute Plasma Rifle. There's no original blue plasma rifle, which is interesting. The Brute Plasma Rifle is an uncommon REQ. Next to it, we have a mythic single-use REQ that looks like it could be Jorge's machine gun. That is what everyone is speculating, and it almost seems like it might be considering the length of the text that's blurred out, the shape of it, and everything. And also the rest of the REQ items we're getting in this update. That kind of seems like a theme, and it could possibly be Jorge's machine gun. In the middle, we have this legendary single-use REQ that 343 didn't even blur out. They don't want to give us any hints. I'm hoping it's finally a UNSC flying vehicle. The Falcon would be amazing, Hornet would be just as good, but who knows, we're left to speculate. Let me know in the comments what you want this single-use REQ to be. Moving on, we have the legendary Emil and Jorge emblems. The new loadout weapon skin set is Azure Dream, which we actually saw a long time ago in the Hammerstorm teaser clip. And as you might have noticed, those aren't the only skins we're getting. Every weapon skin from the Spartan Armory's REQ pack, except for the 343 skins, will be available with this update. So if you missed out, here's at least a chance to get a majority of them. And of course, a rare pinkish purple visor. Next we have the mythic armor sets for Jorge, Cat, June, and Emil. Jorge and Emil's are legendary, whereas Cat and June's are ultra rare. What is interesting is that there's no flame variant or any other variant for these armor sets. Many of us spotted, and I talked about this in the previous video, the Flame Emil variant on the Warzone Firefight matchmaking screen. Perhaps it will be in the next update Hog Wild, or maybe in another limited time pack, who knows. One new ultra rare assassination will be added. We have an uncommon Brutalist stance, I see what you did there 343, and a legendary stance that again, people are speculating that it might be a Spartan holding Jorge's gun. Here are the 3 new emblems, Anti-Dot, Drone, and the number 10. And we have a new loadout weapon attachment. I'm not sure what it could be, it looks similar to the laser targeter, but it's definitely different. Share your thoughts in the comments down below, and yes, I noticed that we have an assault rifle, a battle rifle named Assault Rifle, a blurred out DMR, and an SMG named DMR. I have a feeling the graphics team was a little rushed to put this update out there. Simple mistake, we're all human. Moving on, Memories of REQ will also bring some weapon balances, particularly for high-tiered variants, so they at least perform better than their basic version. I'm looking at you, Pool of Radiance. The blog post has the full number crunching details, so go and check it out. Link will be in the description as always. But here's the brief breakdown. For plasma casters, the cluster grenades are now more effective. The charge shot has less arc. Regular grenades will explode slightly faster after bouncing. The charge shot now does more damage against vehicles. Scourge of Fire's charge shot now releases 7 grenades instead of 5. White Scar's needles have improved aim towards nearby targets. For Hydras, there's reduced recoil, rocket splash damage radius has been increased, It's more effective against vehicles now, and the Typhon can now lock onto 3 targets. Loathsome Thing's Scattershot now fires the same number of projectiles as the normal Scattershot. High 5 Rocket Launcher has increased area of effect radius on cluster rockets. The Twin Jewels of Mithrilium Binary Rifle has reduced recoil and the beams are now closer together. Reign of Oblivion Carbine has reduced recoil and increased zoom closer to the default carbine. For the River of Light Incineration Cannon, they've added slight homing to the charge shot. For the Heartseeker Incineration Cannon, they added proximity detonation to the charge shot. For the Pool of Radiance Fuel Rod Cannon, they've fixed the damage bug, so now the area effect damage triggers on the initial explosion and it's not as delayed as it is now. They've also made the projectile thicker. For Talon of the Lost, they've reduced the Super Combine count requirement to make it the same as the normal Needler. I'm not sure why this wasn't the case. Talon of the Lost needles also wait longer before exploding so you can Super Combine easier. And Sailing's Lance has reduced recoil and the beam is now thicker. And that's all the news from this week's update. Let me know what armor you're looking forward to most in the comments down below. In the meantime, I have to decide whether or not I want to play Warzone Turbo or Super Fiesta, since they've also extended Super Fiesta for another week. And I gotta grind those last weapon combinations, I'm so close. Also, they've extended the April season by 1 day, so you have an extra day if you haven't already placed in a playlist for Arena to get that April emblem. Don't say I didn't do anything for you guys, so go out there, you have an extra day. The May reset is on May 2nd. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. My name's Chief Canuck, and I'll see you guys next time.